Vladimir Putin delivered his State of the Nation address today. For hours, the Russian president rambled on about global conflict, nuclear war, and even compared LGBT people to paedophiles. Within moments of taking to the podium, Putin asserted that paedophilia is announced as a normal thing in the West. He also took aim at the Church of England, saying the church is now considering a gender-neutral God.
Now look at what they're doing with their own peoples. They're destroying the institution of family, their cultural and historical identity, and various perversions with regard to children up to pedophilia are accepted as the new norm, and priests are forced to recognize and officiate same-sex weddings. People can live however they want, and we in Russia have never intruded into people's private life, and we're not going to do that. The family is a union between woman and man. The Anglican Church is now considering the idea of a gender-neutral God. What can we say? God forgive them. They don't know what they're doing.
While most of the world blames Putin for the invasion of Ukraine, the tyrant's reality is somewhat skewed. A year on since his invasion, Putin placed the blame of the war firmly at the West's feet. He added that Ukraine is now a training ground for the West.
It's obvious that the West will continue trying to destabilize our society. This is a sad reality, but it's a fact. The responsibility for starting the conflict, for growing number of victims, lies totally with the West and with Kiev regime, for whom Ukrainian people are not their own, effectively. This regime is not serving their national interests, they're serving interests of foreign powers. The Ukraine is now like a training ground for them.
Putin also claims that Ukraine openly planned to build a nuclear weapon of their own. I want to stress that Kyiv held talks with the West about the delivery of air defense systems, combat aircraft, and equipment before the start of the special military operation. We remember attempts of the Kyiv regime to get a nuclear weapon. They spoke about it publicly. The United States and NATO have rapidly deployed their army bases near the borders of our country. I want to repeat, it's they, the West, that have started this war. We have used and are using force to stop it.